allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Shane Doring.
Oh, see, can you see by the sun's light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Dr. Blake, Mr. Normile, Pinelands Board of Education, teachers, staff, parents, family members, friends, and inductees. Welcome to the annual National Honor Society induction at Pinelands Regional High School. The association is sponsored by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Membership is both an honor and a commitment. Recognizing students who excel in school by selecting them to membership is as significant today as it was in 1921 when the first National Honor Society was chartered. School faculty members value the National Honor Society for its high standards of excellence. Colleges, the armed services, and employers recognize that National Honor Society membership is a good indicator of success. Qualifications for membership are very specific and include scholarship, community service, leadership qualities, and character. Additionally, once inducted, members must maintain a high standard of scholarship and service throughout their senior year here at Pinelands. The officers and I would like to congratulate tonight's inductees on a very significant accomplishment. We would also like to extend our appreciation to the families, friends, and teachers of those who we are honoring here tonight. It was their support and guidance that helped make tonight possible. Finally, a special thanks to the National Honor Society Faculty Council, Mrs. Sue Schilling, and Mrs. Susan Paisley for all of your help. Also, a special thanks to Mr. Hickman, Ken McKelvey, and Erin Thompson. I would now like to introduce our Superintendent, Dr. Blake.
Thank you. Very well said. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone here this evening. As your superintendent, it is a distinct pleasure to be here with you this evening as we celebrate the induction of these students into the National Honor Society. Parents, I'm sure you're very proud of your child for this accomplishment, as you should be. We also know that you as parents have played a very important role in the success of your child. Therefore, I congratulate you as well, and I'm sure you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane. Students, through the selection process, you have shown that you embody the lofty requirements of the National Honor Society. I commend you for all that you have done and for all that you will continue to do. From my experience, I firmly believe that the characteristics of the National Honor Society are very important qualities for us to strive for in our lives. I challenge you to cultivate these qualities throughout your life because they are the qualities that will continue to lead you towards success and a sense of fulfillment in your lives. Therefore, on behalf of the Board of Education, I congratulate you for being selected into the National Honor Society. Your many accomplishments and achievements make all of us in the Pinelands Regional School District very proud. And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Pinelands Regional School District Board of Education President, Ms. Ann McDonald. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Pinelands Regional Board of Education, I am honored to have the opportunity to recognize the outstanding young men and women before us tonight. Becoming a member of the National Honor Society is one of the highest achievements of your high school career. Through all of your hard work and dedication, you have proven that you are truly among Pinelands' finest. You exemplify the pillars of character, scholarship, leadership, and service both within your school and community. I would like to personally congratulate each and every one of tonight's inductees on their wonderful accomplishment and wish you all continued success. Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you. I would like to introduce you one of our school principals, Mr. Hickman.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Mr. Norman, Dr. Blake, and the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome everyone to this year's National Honor Society induction ceremony. I am honored and privileged to help you celebrate this wonderful occasion. The purpose of the National Honor Society is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in students of high school. You are being honored tonight for your achievement in character, service, leadership, and scholarship. These 4 traits or virtues, character, service, leadership, and scholarship, were not selected at random. They are closely interrelated, build upon one another, and form the core of a sound individual, family, society, nation, and world. They are like the four wheels on a car. All four must be functioning properly in order for the car to go anywhere. Our character defines much of who we are, how we think, why we act, and what we say or do. Our character is shown by what we do when we think no one else is around. Our character determines what we say yes to and determines what we say no to. A quote from legendary college basketball coach John Wooden: "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are." There are two basic kinds of character, two basic kinds of individuals. There are those who seek primarily to serve themselves, and there are those who seek primarily to serve others. Of course, we are all to some extent, a mixture of both of these. But there's a big difference between someone who actively seeking to serve others 90% of the time, and someone who is actively seeking to serve himself 90% of the time. It's much easier to live near or with someone who has the heart of a servant. Service to others lies at the foundation of positive change. It makes life worthwhile. When we serve others, extraordinary things begin to happen. It makes the servant rich by what he gives up. You students need not wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. You can serve others, your community, your nation, and the world right now. Start serving now, and you'll begin to develop the kind of trajectory to your life that will make a difference to you and those around you. The person who has the kind of character that seeks to serve others also develops a sense of purpose for his life and the lives of the people he serves. He cares, and because he cares, he tends to be aware of the conditions around him. And out of that awareness of how things are, both good and bad, often comes a desire to lead. A leader wants people around him to join together to help problems, to solve problems, and to improve the conditions in which other people live. A leader seeks the best for those he serves, and a good leader inspires others with confidence in him, and a great leader inspires them with confidence in themselves. Out of that desire to lead often comes both awareness and the willingness to engage in long periods of study in order to be as effective as possible as a leader in your community. Your scholarship and training must have a purpose to be fulfilling. It's useless unless you have a purpose. The purpose being to make yourself a better leader and to execute change for better. You should learn not so much to be taught, but rather should wish to learn. The more you learn, the more you find out how much you really don't know. If you think you know it all, then your learning has ceased. You should attempt things that you cannot do so that you can learn how to do them. You should never stop questioning, and scholarship does not end with simply knowing pieces of information. Individuals with truly fine character seek to serve others. Servanthood is the first step to leadership. For a leader serves for those who he leads. Leadership and scholarship are indispensable. Scholarship develops leadership, service, and character. These are four virtues. Character, service, leadership, and scholarship are the core of fulfilling life and are part of the bedrock of a healthy individual, family, society, nation, and world. Congratulations to you and your parents for your achievements in the four virtues I have spoken about and your induction into the National Honor Society. Your parents have a good reason to be most proud of you students. Do not rest on your laurels, but strive to develop and be individuals of great character who deserve to serve others as leaders, always seeking to gain value, knowledge, to make changes to be better in the society and the world around you. And good luck. Thank you.
Here at Pinelands Regional High School, our chapter is very involved with our school and community. Throughout the school year, the Honor Society members can be seen at various events and fundraisers. Our most recent events include Back to School Night, where we act as guides and greeters to the parents. National Honor Society members, along Abby Gormley, 2015 inductee, sold t-shirts to help raise money and awareness for Billy McCullen, a senior at Pinelands who was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. We set up computers in the WCA-TV and other various rooms in the high school. Members weed the front gardens of the high school. We assist with the trunk or treat event here at Pinelands, and NHS members volunteer at the local elementary schools with pizza and movie night, where we babysit children so their parents can have a night out. Volunteers also assist as greets and ushers for many end of the school year functions such as leadership night, scholarship night, and graduation. Additionally, we help orient new students to our school by helping them with their schedules and meeting their teachers. Our big event coming up is our annual blood drive. We look forward to breaking past records and setting new ones. Induction into the National Honor Society marks not only the official beginning of what is a lifelong membership, but a continuation of leadership, which often means stepping up and realizing what is popular is not always right, and what is right is not always popular. The emblem of this society is composed of a keystone and a torch. The keystone bears the letters CFLS, which stands for the four principles of the organization. The lighted torch represents truth and knowledge. Our lighted candle will be the torch from which we will light our four principles of the society. Join us as we begin the candle lighting ceremony, celebrating our new members and continuing this tradition throughout our school. Our Vice President, Jackie Jennings, will now introduce character.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect themselves, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life, and when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Our treasurer, Brielle Boyle, will now introduce scholarship.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Our Secretary, Brittany Cordy, will now introduce leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed and is a significant charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Our historian, Summer Keedy, will now explain service. Service, a willingness to help, and an unselfish devotion to make life better, happier, and more fulfilling, as we set out together for the common good. To lose oneself in enthusiasms for good and vital purposes, without the thought of recompense or remuneration, brings its own rewards. Service does not flaunt itself. It is a simple giving and sharing of one's energies and one's abilities wherever there is a need. The gift of ourselves is our commitment to a better tomorrow. Much has been given to us. We would like to give as much as we can to others.
Carly Bonderstone is truly honored to be among the students who have been accepted to the National Honor Society. When she was in 4th grade, Carly's teacher not only encouraged her to do well in class, but she also taught her to love to learn. Since then, she has been working towards her goal of being a National Honor Society member. Carly has been an active part of numerous clubs, volunteer opportunities, sports, and management programs. Also, she plans on attending college and majoring in forensic science. This career is something that has interested Carly her whole life, and she feels that she would be a great fit for this line of work. A dedicated member of the Spanish Club, Habitat for Humanity, Art Club, History Club, and the FBLA. She was also this season's volleyball manager and plans on filling this position next year as well. She strives to maintain her good grades while also juggling her part-time job and after-school activities. Over the summer, she volunteered with Habitat for Humanity, and she helped build the foundation of a new house for a family in need. In her leisure time, Ashley values time with family and friends alike and sees a bright future as a member of the National Honor Society. Alyssa Jackson is very involved in the community and school. She participates in many clubs, including Science Club, Interact, Habitat for Humanity, and Lead and Seed. She plays soccer and volleyball and also manages wrestling. She helps out with the community by volunteering in a local thrift store. She is very responsible and puts forth effort in whatever she does. Nikita Cope has been a community member of Bass River since she was born. She plans on attending university when she graduates and aspires to do something in the medical field. She is involved in school and out of school. She participates in French Club and on student council. She is the class secretary. Nikita is also a member of the French Honor Society. She participates in a year-round sport of equestrian where she receives her varsity letter and competes nationally. She loves to help out her community and is involved outside of school in a 4-H club, the Garden State Sports Club, Pennsylvania State Horse Club, Delaware State Horse Club, and American Quarter Horse Association. She also works a part-time job at a chiropractic center in town. She tries to get the most out of life because you only have one life to live. Megan Crawford is a member of the Interact Club and History Club. Megan is also a member of the French Honor Society. She loves to take part in band and stage groups for the school's drama production. Megan also likes to volunteer with time to other theater groups as well, including our gang. Megan continuously helps out at fundraisers and awareness activities such as the MS Bike-a-thon. For 3 years in a row now, Megan has won the Top Time Award, and for 2 of those years she's being first in her class. Along with those awards, Megan has received an award for being the most helpful and hardworking student in band class for that year. Is a member of Habitat for Humanity, Lead and Seed, History Club, and the Pinelands regional baseball team. He enjoys snowboarding during the winter and playing baseball during the spring, summer, and fall. At 15 years old, Sean and his traveling baseball team were named New Jersey State Champs in 2014 and made it to the Northeast Regional Championship in upstate New York, where they placed second. Sean works for the Viking Yacht Center during the summer of 2015. He enjoys fishing and traveling to the beach with his friends. Amanda Kuzikomsky is a member of stage crew and softball. Amanda is also a member of the NSHSS organization. She is a member of stage crew for the school's production. She also plays varsity softball and contributed to their achievements in their tournaments by playing and starting third baseman. She is also an active member of First Presbyterian Church of Tuckerton. Corey Cusack is a well-rounded student. He always puts 110% into his schoolwork, sports, friends, and family. Corey is very reliable in every aspect of his life. He is a role model for many. Corey is an active member of Habitat for Humanity, the Science Club, and History Club. He wants to continue his education in the medical field, aspiring to become a physical therapist. Madison Denson is a student athlete who always strives for perfection in all aspects of the classroom and in her game. She is never caught not giving 100% towards whatever she sets her heart to. Madison is a three-sport varsity athlete and competes on travel softball team as well. She is also an active member of Habitat for Humanity, History Club, and Spanish Club. Madison marches to a beat of her own drum with a constant smile. Hallie DiMaria is a junior here at Pinelands Regional High School. She has been a part of the student council since 9th grade, and she has also been president of her class since sophomore year. She has been cast in 4 shows and received amazing roles. She has recently joined History Club and been a part of French Club since sophomore year. She has been a varsity winter track athlete since sophomore year and a varsity spring track athlete since freshman year. She was inducted into French Honor Society and Thespian Honor Society for sophomore year. She works at the terraces as a waitress and really enjoys her job. She loves being around her family and friends. In the future, Callie plans on going to a 4-year university and studying in the field of psychology. Stacey Diallo is a junior here at Pinelands Regional High School and is greatly involved in school activities, which include varsity track for winter and spring, varsity soccer, math club, science club, and history club. Stacey is involved in soccer outside of school as well and has traveled throughout our country and internationally for the sport that she loves. Soccer has disciplined her and helped her become a mature, hard-working young woman that she is today. Soccer will continue to help Stacey throughout her life as she plans to play in college at the Division I level and beyond. Stacey mostly volunteers for the top soccer program where she gets to coach and work with kids who have a developmental and/or physical disability. It is such a great warm feeling to see the smile on kids' faces and the love and hugs they give her at the end of each day.
Brittany DeLeo is a current member of the Math Club, History Club, Spanish Club, and Habitat for Humanity. Brittany hopes to be inducted to the Spanish Honor Society in 2016. As of the end of the 2014 to 2015 school year, she was ranked 6th in her sophomore class and hopes to maintain her rank in the top 10 for years to come. Ms. DeLeo is also a woman who is willing to push her boundaries in order to better herself for the future. For instance, this year she will be taking 3 AP tests this May and plans on taking at least 4 more AP courses her senior year. Brittany aspires to become a registered nurse, nurse practitioner, or physician's assistant after attending Stockton University. Rachel Disbrow is a member of the History Club, Habitat for Humanity, and she just recently joined the GSA Club. Rachel has been actively involved in Girl Scouts for 10 years. She has received her Bronze Award in Girl Scouts, which is 20 hours of community service, her Silver Award for 50 hours, and she's currently working on her Gold Award, which is 80 hours of community service. Rachel is also very involved with the Atlantic City Rescue Mission. Each year she participates in food and clothing drives for the homeless, as well as volunteers to help prepare and serve for the day. Marina Ford is a dedicated student who is currently in History Club, Spanish Club, and looking forward to playing Powder Puff again this upcoming season. Besides those 3 clubs, she has been a member of Paul Pound, Math Club, Computer Club, Pride, Chorus, and SAD within her high school experience. In 9th and 10th grade, Marina was honored with the awards of being ranked within the top 10 in her class. She has also received the Respect Pillar and the Pride Award. Marina has been working at the market since 9th grade, where she works in the health and beauty department as a cashier. Marina looks forward to helping the community even more and making a difference. Christina Gessner is a member of History Club, Spanish Club, Interact, and Pinelands Drama Production Stage Group. She is an ongoing participant in the Envision Leadership Conference around the country. About 2 years ago, Christina began training mixed martial arts. Her gym later became an affiliate to Kurt Pellegrino in Belmar, and she currently holds the rank of green belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. With her mixed martial arts, Christina began participating in competitions across the state, and over the last few years has received multiple first and second place awards. Reagan Germain was a member of the National Junior Honor Society in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. She is currently a member of the Thespian Society and has been participating in school plays since 8th grade. She has had the wonderful experience of bringing her love of theater and community service together by volunteering with our gang clubs. She is an avid member of Interact, where they put others before themselves. In the future, she hopes to major in communications and continue doing community service by participating in numerous clubs in college. Jordan Humphreys is a two-sport varsity athlete playing tennis and soccer. Jordan and his doubles partner won the Ocean Counties tournament at first doubles and took home MVP his sophomore year. Jordan is in the History Club, Spanish Club, and a part of the Lead and Seed Club. Jordan is a member of the Church Council at Lutheran Church of the Holy Spirit. Jordan is a part of Vacation Bible School at his church, where he attends youth group, serves as an usher, acolyte, and in the sound group. Michaela Ayubini is involved in Interact, STAB, Habitat for Humanity, and the drama department. She also is the dance team captain and has managed the JV baseball team. This semester, Michaela has had to balance competing/teaching dance classes while having 2 jobs and being involved in the high school production of Rock of Ages. This is all done while maintaining her honor roll status. Dylan Jackson has maintained well over a 3.5 GPA in extremely challenging classes, such as Spanish, AP US History, AP Economics, AP English, and AP Psychology. He has participated in the drama department since freshman year and has won a second-place state medal at the annual Spanish competition. Dylan is also president and co-founder of St. Joseph Trust for Kids, a nonprofit organization. Ryan Kelleher is an active member of the boys soccer team and of Miss Turner's History Club. Ryan also likes to do community service for Pinelands school-based youth services because he loves interacting and setting an example for young kids. Throughout high school, Ryan has received 9th grade Student of the Month, the JV MVP Award for soccer, and his varsity letter. Ashley Lambert is a member of the Spanish Club and Habitat for Humanity. She is a varsity cheerleader that also manages varsity baseball. In February, she will be representing Pinelands at the UCA High School Cheerleading National Championship in Florida. She will also be representing Pinelands Thespians at stage. Ashley is pending acceptance into the Spanish National Honor Society and the Thespian Honor Society. Ashley is also learning American Sign Language and hopes of becoming an ASL interpreter. Gianna Massera was a part of the Junior National Honor Society in the past and loves to volunteer and help people. She has been a part of track since 7th grade and will continue doing so. Gianna does most of her volunteer work at Spring Village in Galloway, an assistant living community. Gianna is also a part of History and Spanish Club, along with being in AP and honors classes. Gianna has received the principal's list and honor roll throughout high school. Along with volunteering and extracurricular activities, Gianna works at Rita's during the summer. Thomas Edward Madge is a well-rounded student glowing with potential who loves to exercise, travel, and play guitar. A remarkable young man, he is within the top 10 members of his class academically and is an active participant with the school's baseball team, drama department, history club, Spanish club, and teen outreach program. Thomas serves his community by volunteering at local baseball tournaments and clinics to encourage youth development in baseball and to share his love for the game. In his sophomore year, he was awarded Student of the Month. He has also placed second in the state in the group scene category at the annual Stange competition. Monica Mahan is a member of Lead and Seed and the History Club. She is also very dedicated to field hockey and has been a varsity player since her freshman year. She was an all-star conference player for field hockey in 2014. She has varsity letters in winter track and spring track. Monica is very dedicated to helping her community. She helps to inform people of the dangers of drugs and helps with Sunday school. Christopher McGrawdy has achieved many things throughout his life. He is a hard worker and is very diligent with his work. He maintains a 3.5 GPA in honors and advanced placement classes while playing soccer, basketball, and golf. Christopher is also involved in many clubs such as the History Club, Spanish Club, and SAG. Danielle Nutt is a junior. She is a member of Pride and SAG throughout middle school. Last year, she became a member of Lead and Seed and the dance team. Recently, she joined the History Club too. Danielle annually partakes in Wildcats in Action elementary school trips. She was ensemble for the drama department's spring production of Shrek the Musical and Anything Goes. Outside of school, Danielle enjoys babysitting for a local family and working a seasonal job. Carl Olson is a well-rounded person who volunteers, stays on top of his grades, and is active in several extracurricular activities. He is interested in acting, soccer, tennis, and creating a legacy for himself in his community. Carl is with the local library throughout the summer. He is looking forward to new opportunities to give back to the community that he lives in. Isabella Raposa is an academically driven junior who currently ranks 4th in her class. She has been on principal's lists, received principal's awards for academic excellence, and the principal's award for volunteer service. She is an active member in the Pinelands Drama Department, Our Games Community Theater, Surf Light Theater, and the Ocean Professional Theater. Isabella is a singer and has danced ballet, jazz, and tap. Isabella volunteers for the Ocean County Library and the Lighthouse Thrift Shop. In her free time, Isabella enjoys reading, playing with her puppy, riding her bike, and listening to music. Cassidy Rogers is a junior. She was inducted to the National Honor Society as a junior in the National Junior Honor Society in 8th grade. She has played school soccer and lacrosse since freshman year. In addition, Cassidy was part of Shrek the Musical and Anything Goes. She is involved in many clubs, such as Interact, History, Math, and Spanish. Cassidy is very involved with her church. Cassidy has received principal's list and honor roll every marking period and plans to continue to excel in her academics throughout college. Emily Roth is a junior at Pinelands Regional High School. Her many interests include running, hiking, surfing, traveling, and playing the ukulele. She has been a member of the varsity cross-country team, indoor track team, and spring track team as a long-distance runner since freshman year. Emily is also active in Spanish Club, History Club, Habitat for Humanity, SAG, and concert band. Emily wishes to pursue nature conservation, ecology, and forestry down the line. Induction to the Pinelands National Honor Society has been a major achievement for Emily, and she wishes her fellow inductees good luck in the future. Stephen Ski is a member of the History Club, Spanish Club, basketball team, and baseball team. He is also a former member of the National Junior Honor Society and the freshman football team. Stephen was the recipient of the Christy Rompone Award, the Pinelands PTI Community Service Reward, the Freshman Baseball Team Sportsmanship Award, and the Freshman Basketball Sportsmanship Award. Outside of school, he is a member of Ocean Elite AAU basketball team and the Tuckerton Tides travel baseball team. In addition, he enjoys traveling and spending time with his friends and family. Wade Van Orden is the youngest of 3 brothers. He loves music. He plays the piano, guitar, and trumpet. He enjoys all of them equally. He plays in the jazz band, pep band, and pit orchestra for the spring musicals. He also loves learning. His favorite academic area is science, biology in particular. He has high goals for himself and plans to do much more in college and in the future.
Madison Winters is currently a member of Habitat for Humanity, Spanish Club, Interact, SAD, History Club, and FBLA. She plays on 2 softball teams in the spring and is the wrestling manager in the winter. She has a part-time job and frequently does community service at the Lighthouse Thrift Store in Tuckerton. She has been planning on becoming a part of the National Honor Society since freshman year. She is willing to do what it takes to be part of this society and represent her high school, Pinelands Regional. Brittany Zamardas has always been an active member in her school and community. She is a member of several clubs such as French Honor Society, French Club, History Club, and previously Student Council. She volunteers in her free time and works a part-time job as a waitress. She is determined, passionate, and a well-rounded student who always works to her fullest potential and strives for success. She looks forward to being a part of the National Honor Society and be able to contribute more with Pinelands community.
Will all of the new inductees please raise your right hand and repeat the Honor Society pledge after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals, the ideals of my school, and my life.
This concludes our induction ceremony. Please join us in the Commons for refreshments after all inductees have exited the auditorium. Thank you for sharing this memorable occasion with us.